okay. God bless your heart, sugar. God bless your heart. God bless you. Y'all stretch your hands. No, I'm kidding. I'm just playing. Don't stretch your hands towards this lady, okay? Oh, Lord. You ready for some more spoken word?
Yes.
We're going to have Miss Fisher to come back, and she's going to bless us with some spoken word. At this time, we can clap, and then when she starts saying something good, then we can snap our fingers. All right? All right, come on. Put your hands together for Alma Fisher. Hello, everybody. Yes, it feels good in here. All right. And again, my ministry is geared towards young people. So I want to talk about some things that I feel I'm concerned about, that God is concerned about. And the first piece is called a resurrection. And the second piece is really going to delve into my story. I don't feel inspired, but what I do feel is tired. And I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining how I allowed myself to get depressed and slipped up and regressed. So the devil has been able to suppress my gift. You see, that was it. He wanted to stop it from flowing. He wanted to stop me from growing. All the while I was knowing his tactics. Yet I just sat back and allowed him to haggle me into thinking on my misery, while he left with parts of me, some of which I didn't even know was gone, till I tried to sing my song. And all that came out was an exasperated yawn, because of the quiet devastation that took place in my head. And the residue manifests in the way that I mistreat you. Yes, the residue manifests in the way that I misconstrue almost everything you do. You see, because I allowed the author of confusion to present me an optical illusion. And rather than rebuke him for his intrusion, I offered him a seat of his choosing. You see, I was abusing my privilege as a steward over this mind, but I thought I had the space and time for neglect, only to end up deeply in debt, because I had not kept my mind on thee. If I had, I wouldn't be standing here gasping for peace while the enemy is laughing at me. No, this didn't have to be, because I know the ropes, yet the devil keeps trapping me. Yet I allow him to hang me with everything, allow him to resurface everything that ever pained me. Though you countlessly trained me on how to defeat the devil, that I should be able to do so, even in my sleep. Lord, there needs to be a resurrection of your reflection. Yes, a people who are no longer stumbling at the forewarned rejection, but people who are earnestly striving toward perfection. Yes, people who are willing to take an examination of the damnation that we have caused to our own souls. And people who are willing to leave off their own agenda and return to the goal, which is the goal of the saving of souls. Then maybe we perform those signs and wonders to the magnitude that you said we did. And no, I'm not coaching, I'm admonishing. Because the foolishness that we should be abolishing, we are yet polishing up. And God's nearing a time's up. And we don't need another person with just something to say. No, we need an actual paved out way. And that way has already been given. But Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. And his word will cut out everything that's not right. We just have to be willing to be a light. And we can start this night by making it our resurrection.
Yeah.
All right, and the title of this piece is called Wishin. This is my story of having been raised in the church, listening to the word, understanding the word, but not being rooted and grounded because I wanted to be a part of the world instead of being saved, being different, being peculiar. I wanted to fit in. And I fell into some things. So, educate me. What is your motive for trying to date me? Is it just to sedate me, unconsecrate me, or elevate me? If it is for any reason other than the latter, I simply would not rather be left to gather the parts of me that you would shatter with what doesn't matter. You see, I've been this way before. And don't worry, I remember the inevitable ending that had me bending and running back to God, hoping for mending. And I do understand that time is at hand. And my eternity is worth more than just a man. Oh, sober up, pretty ones. I too was giddy once. When he said hello, I lit up with a glow. And it would be nice if the scars would go away as quickly as the glow. However, it isn't so. And it may sound cliche, but it's happening every day. You lay your head in his bed and your garments he will shed, for you thought he was by the Spirit led. But it was only sad to get up in your head. You need to be fed with the wisdom of God so that you won't be caught off guard. For the enemy is coming hard. This isn't a facade. Listen, 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 so you won't end up wishing you had listened.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Come on, put your hands together one more time. That was amazing, right? Ooh, honey, wishing you wouldn't listen. That'll preach. Mr. EMG.